Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to have a little chat about breast cancer, mastectomy scars, my upcoming operation, just life in general, because a couple of you have asked about it. So here we go. I had been diagnosed with grade 2 breast cancer in September of last year. End of October of last year, I had a modified radical mastectomy on my right side, and I had sentinel node removal. They took 10 lymph nodes, and in the end they found 6 tumors, and they also found positive lymph nodes, so there was signs of lymphovascular spread. In the end, right now my cancer is at a cellular level because we got the solid bits out, but I could not do the chemotherapy because they said the side effects would outweigh the benefits in my case. They said no to radiation because we got the solid masses out, and the other drug treatment, which is like hormone stopping drugs, they said, well, we gave it a try, to say it honestly, and it made me very sick. And one of the drugs I didn't even get to trying, the Femara tablets, and because I've had a stroke in the past, my options were cut down as to what drugs I could try. So here's the mastectomy scar. So if you don't like, there's no nipple, there's no breast. So if you don't want to look, then turn away now. But here's the scar. And basically you can see where I had cleavage. And I also have a GJ tube here for feeding, to help with nutrition, because I also have pancreatitis. And I have a syringe driver in right now for pain, which also helps with nausea, and the medicine goes in subcut and helps with sleeping at night, and it itches. But you can see the incision here. They cut from here and all the way under my arm. And it took quite a while to heal, but I will be having reconstructive surgery soon. So it's been one hell of a journey, to say at the very least. Now, the drugs, excuse me, the hormone stopping drugs made me so ill that I almost ended up in hospice care, because for 2 weeks it was absolute hell. We thought I was going to die. But here I am, still here, so we're doing good. But next week now, actually this coming week, Thursday, I have to have, I think they call it oophorectomy, if I'm pronouncing it right. Basically, it's just an ovary removal. Yeah, that's what it is. I had a partial hysterectomy about 10 years ago, but because some cancers are fueled by genetics, in my case it's fueled by hormones, I need to have an ovary removal. That's all that's left down there anyway, so it should be pretty cut and dried. I had the partial hysterectomy about 10, 11 years ago, but because I had my appendix and my gallbladder out and a couple other things done with the laparoscope, it may not be so cut and dry. So I may need to have a hip-to-hip incision instead, and we won't know until I wake up from the surgery. They found my left ovary, no problem on the scan, and my right ovary was hiding behind my bowel. So it's kind of like a dog that's nut that never dropped, and they have to kind of open them up and fish it out. And in my case, that's what may be happening. So am I worried about it? Yeah, I am a little bit, but not really, because when you've had as many surgeries as I do, or I have, I should say, it becomes kind of a way of life, and you just get used to it. And in the long run, hopefully it will help reduce my chances of more tumors, because we're doing it to stop the hormone production as much as we can. Our bodies still make hormones even without the ovaries through our tissues. We still make estrogen, but this will help lower the hormone level as much as it can do, because you can't take your tissues out and all your other bits. So, but other than that, yeah, I mean, I'm positive about it. I'm pretty sure it's going to go well. I feel okay about what's to come. I mean, at the end of the day, you can get a new hand of cards that you're originally dealt. You can get a new hand of cards. You can play a new game, but live in the now. Deal with what's in front of you, one bit at a time, and you'll be all right. Don't worry about what happened yesterday. Don't worry about what hasn't happened yet tomorrow. Live in now, as in today, and take things one day at a time. I mean, I'm guilty myself of kind of, worrying myself and fretting over things that haven't happened. So I need to get a little bit better at this myself. But we'll get there. We will. And if there's anybody else about questions about prosthesis for mastectomies, one of my other videos covers that and the different types of prosthetic breasts there are out there. There's also links on that video about places that need volunteers to knit prosthetic breasts for people in my situation. If you just have questions, Q&A, I'm happy to do it. I had the tumors, well, the obvious tumor, at least 9 months before, before I did anything, because I'm going through a divorce right now and moving house. My Chihuahua is very ill with progressive liver disease. So like kids, that comes first. So I put it on the back burner. And now here I am. I don't recommend doing it, but obviously you do what's best for your kids and for kids. And you lose sight of what's going on in your own life. So try and take better care of you, which is what I'm trying to do now, taking better care of me. And it's okay to be scared. It's okay to be apprehensive, worried, nervous, sad. That's all okay. So don't feel bad about it. You'll be all right. We'll get through it together for those of us who have had cancer or are going through it. If you have any questions, I'm more than happy to do a Q&A video. So just let me know. And if you need any tips or tricks or cheats on titty hacks, let me know. We can figure this out. I actually I told the doctor I was going to write a book, A Tale of Two Titties. And now I think I'm going to write a sequel, A Tale of Two Ovaries. But then what would I call it? What would I call it then for the tumors? Because A Tale of Six Tumors doesn't sound right. We'll have to work on that one. Anyway, have a good day, y'all. Don't worry, I'll be fine. You'll be fine. We'll get there one day at a time. And yes, I will be posting a video of what to pack for the hospital, kind of hospital hacks that make life a little easier, and the day of the surgery. So I look forward to seeing you again. Don't forget, like and subscribe to my channel, and you can stay up to date of what's going on. Bye, y'all.